6 months ago, I woke up, looked at my phone, and felt a physical wave of nausea just seeing a notification. I wasn't just tired, I was cognitively broken. I couldn't remember a 4-digit PIN. I couldn't finish a sentence without losing my train of thought. My brain felt like a browser with 50 tabs open, and every single one of them was frozen. If you feel like your spark is gone, or that you've permanently lost your edge, you haven't, but you have physically altered your brain chemistry. Today, I'm showing you the exact system I used to rebuild my mind. No, just take a bath advice. We're talking about the actual science of neuroplasticity, how to shrink your amygdala and get your prefrontal cortex back online. By the end of this video, you'll have a 4-step protocol to go from brain fog to high clarity. Let's fix your head. The biology of the broken brain. Before we fix it, you need to know what happened. Burnout isn't a mood, it's a structural change. When you're under chronic stress, your body pumps out cortisol. In short bursts, cortisol is great. In long bursts, it's toxic to your brain. Specifically, studies show it can actually wither the dendrites in your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for focus and logic. At the same time, your amygdala, your fear center, gets enlarged. That's why you're snappy. That's why you can't focus. Your brain is literally stuck in survival mode. The first step of my system wasn't working harder. It was physiological baseline reset. I had to stop the cortisol leak before I could rebuild the engine. The minimum effective dose protocol. Here is exactly what I did. I call it the rule of low stimulus. When your brain is fried, self-improvement can actually make it worse because it's just more input. 1. Digital fasting, the 8 to 8 rule. I stopped checking my phone until 8 a.m. and turned it off at 8 p.m. High dopamine scrolling prevents your nervous system from ever leaving alert mode. 2. Zone 2 cardio. I started walking, not sprinting, walking. Research in Frontiers in Psychology shows that low-intensity exercise lowers systemic cortisol. High-intensity stuff, that can actually spike it. When you're burnt out, more is usually less. 3. The non-negotiable sleep window. I prioritized magnesium glycinate and a cold room. Sleep is when your glymphatic system, the brain's waste management, literally flushes out metabolic debris. If you don't sleep, you're trying to build a house on a swamp. Rewiring the neural paths. Once I stopped the damage, I had to rebuild the connections. This is where neuroplasticity comes in. Your brain is plastic. It can change. I used 2 specific tools. 1. Non-sleep deep rest, NSDR. I started doing 10-minute NSDR protocols. You can find these on YouTube. This isn't meditation. It's a way to put your nervous system into a state of deep calm while remaining awake. It teaches your brain how to switch off the stress response on command. 2. Monotasking, the 20-minute block. Burnout makes you want to multitask because you feel behind. Resist that. I forced myself to do one thing for 20 minutes, just one. This repairs the attention muscle that chronic stress tears down. The goal here isn't productivity. It's reestablishing the mind-body connection. You're proving to your amygdala that there is no tiger in the room. You are safe, you are focused. The new work philosophy. The final part of my system was changing how I viewed output. I realized that my burnout wasn't caused by my work, but by my relationship to it. I was operating on high urgency for low important tasks. I adopted the energy audit. Every Sunday, I look at my calendar. If a task gives me energy, it stays. If it drains me, I either automate it, delegate it, or most importantly, accept that it will be done well enough instead of perfectly. Perfectionism is just a fancy word for anxiety, and anxiety is the fuel for burnout. The conclusion and the shift. If you're watching this and you feel like you're in the dark, please hear me. This is temporary. Your brain is the most adaptable organ in the known universe. It wants to heal. You just have to stop getting in its way. Start today. Pick one thing. Turn off the notifications for an hour. Go for a 10-minute walk without a podcast. Give your brain the silence it's begging for. I rebuilt my mind. It's actually stronger now than it was before because now I have the manual for how it works. You can too.